When the concierge of the luxury residence blocked my way, saying, "People like you don't live here," I just smirked. A minute ago, he thought he had all the power, and I was just some rule breaker. But with one word, everything flipped, and his smug grin vanished. Let's break down how it all started and where it all ended. The grand lobby of the Crestwood residences oozed opulence, gleaming marble floors, golden chandeliers, and an air of exclusivity. Among the buzz of polished heels and murmured conversations, Samuel Wright stepped inside. At 50 years old, the clean-shaven white man exuded an understated confidence. His piercing blue eyes scanned the room beneath the brim of his bright red MAGA hat, a bold choice against his navy bomber jacket and tailored khaki slacks. Behind the concierge desk stood Jordan Harris, a 35-year-old black man who carried himself with sharp professionalism. His charcoal suit was impeccable, his neatly trimmed beard complementing his air of authority. But as his eyes landed on Samuel, his welcoming smile faded into a guarded expression. The hat drew his attention like a lightning rod. Samuel approached the desk with a calm but commanding presence. "Good morning. I'm here for the Penthouse," he said, his voice steady and firm. Jordan's expression didn't soften. "The Penthouse," he echoed, his tone polite but edged. "Do you have an appointment with the resident?" Samuel raised an eyebrow, his patience already wearing thin. "No appointment, just the keys." Jordan's lips curled into a tight smile. "I don't recall seeing you on the approved guest list, sir, and we take security very seriously here." The tension thickened. Samuel's polite demeanor sharpened. "I don't need to be on any list. I own the place." Jordan chuckled, the sound low and incredulous. "Right, and I'm the CEO of Amazon." He gestured toward the bustling room. "Now, if you don't mind, I have real residents to assist." Samuel straightened, his gaze icy. "I'm not leaving." Jordan leaned forward slightly, his voice dropping. "If you keep this up, I'll have to call security." Samuel smirked, unfazed. "Do it." The room hushed as Jordan motioned toward the uniformed security guard by the elevators. Officer Daniels, a broad-shouldered man in his late 40s, approached the standoff with a furrowed brow. The stage was set for a confrontation that had the entire lobby watching. Officer Daniels arrived with the measured authority of someone accustomed to diffusing tension. His eyes flicked between Samuel and Jordan, trying to gauge the situation. "What's going on here?" Daniels asked, his tone neutral but firm. Jordan crossed his arms. "This gentleman insists he owns the Penthouse but has no proof." Samuel pulled out his phone, his movements deliberate. "You want proof? Here's the deed." He held the screen toward Daniels, showing a crisp digital document with his name emblazoned across the top. Jordan's confidence faltered for a fraction of a second, but he quickly recovered. "Anyone can Photoshop a document," he muttered. "Let's confirm with management." Samuel's jaw tightened, but his voice remained calm. "Go ahead, call them, I'll wait." The lobby's murmurs grew louder as Jordan dialed the building manager. Minutes ticked by before Monica Delaney arrived. Her tailored blazer and no-nonsense stride exuded authority. Her sharp gaze darted between the two men. "What's the issue here?" Monica demanded. Jordan started to explain, but Samuel cut him off. "This man refuses to let me into my own property and threatened to call security on me." Monica's lips pressed into a thin line as she turned to Jordan. "Is this true?" Jordan hesitated. "I was following protocol. Protocol doesn't include disrespecting residents," Monica snapped. Turning to Samuel, her tone softened. "Mr. Wright, I deeply apologize for this inconvenience. Let me personally escort you to your penthouse." Jordan's face paled as Samuel followed Monica to the private elevator. Behind them, the lobby buzzed with whispers, and Jordan's air of superiority evaporated into thin air. The elevator doors slid open, revealing the penthouse in all its glory. The space was breathtaking. Floor-to-ceiling windows, modern furnishings, and a panoramic view of the Manhattan skyline. Samuel stepped inside, taking in his new home with quiet satisfaction. Monica lingered by the door. "Mr. Wright, again, I can't apologize enough. If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to reach out." Samuel nodded. "Thank you, Monica. I'll handle it from here." As the door closed, Samuel sat in the spacious living room, his phone buzzing with updates. A message from his assistant appeared on the screen. "Jordan Harris has been placed on probation. All staff will undergo mandatory professionalism training." Samuel stared at the message for a moment before typing a single reply. "Ensure it's thorough. This isn't happening again." The next morning, a memo was sent to all Crestwood Residence's staff and residents, emphasizing respect and professionalism. For Jordan, it was a humbling reminder that appearances could be deceiving. For Samuel, it was about more than setting boundaries. It was about ensuring respect was a cornerstone of his new home. In the penthouse, Samuel placed his MAGA hat on the coffee table, a quiet symbol of the power he carried, not just in wealth but in principle. This story really makes you think, how would you react if someone judged you so quickly based on appearances? If I were in his shoes, I'd do exactly what Samuel did. Stay calm, assert my rights, and let actions speak louder than words. It's a lesson in standing tall without losing composure. Have you or someone you know ever faced a situation like this? What did you do? Let's share our stories and learn from one another. Remember, this story isn't just entertainment. It's a reminder to treat everyone with respect and challenge our biases. Together, we can create a kinder, more understanding world. Your opinion matters, so let us know what you think in the comments below.